student friends. Today we will start with the last topic of the chapter Origin and Evolution of Life, the human evolution. The highly evolved animal from the animal kingdom or where the evolution reaches to its peak portion is the human evolution. Human evolution starts in the Pleistocene period of the Miocene era. Now see, what are the evolutionary trends in the human evolution? Human evolve झाला म्हणजे बाकीच्या ॲनिमल्स पासून ट्री ड्वेलिंग किंवा लेम्युअर्स सारख्या याच्यापासून जेव्हा ह्युमन इव्हॉल्व झाला तेव्हा ह्युमन इव्होल्युशन मध्ये काय काय चेंजेस किंवा व्हॉट आर the modification or the advancement takes place in the organs or the various trends. They are called as evolutionary trends. काय काय characters change झाले किंवा कसे कसे बदल झाले हे बदल म्हणजे आहेत evolutionary state. Now see each trend one by one. Now first is increase in size and complexity of brain and enhanced intelligence. In comparison to the other mammals, the humans they are the increase in size and complexity of brain. Brainचा size वाढला, brainची complexity वाढली, and that increase in size and complexity of the brain enhances the intelligence. त्याच्यामुळे माणसाची हुशारी त्याचा इंटेलिजन्स वाढला. हे झाली पहिली evolutionary trend. Second one is increase in cranial capacity. Cranium the skull bone ची capacity वाढलेली आहे. Third one is the bipedal locomotion. Now before the human evolution all the mammals they are quadrupedal, that is locomotion by the four legs किंवा आपण ज्यांना आता हात म्हणतो त्याचाही उपयोग पायासारखा केला जात होता, त्याला म्हणतो आपण quadrupedal locomotion. But in human there is a bipedal locomotion. Now next is the erect posture. In case of all the mammals except human being, the posture is posterior. Here the posture is erect. आपण काय आहे इरेक्ट पोस्चरने चालणारे आहे. बाकीचे ॲनिमलची काय आहे पोस्टेरियर साइड ही काय आहे अबव आहे. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज द अपोजिबल थंब. Opposable thumb. Now what is opposable? See, if we see our hand, here the thumb, आपला अंगठा जो आहे ह्याच्या opposite portion ला आहे. Now what is the benefit of having the opposable thumb? It helps the grasping to object. कुठलाही object hold करायला. Suppose हा पेन आहे, हा पेन मी असा होल्ड करू शकते का? कारण की हा thumb जो आहे हा opposite portion ला. If this thumb is on the finger side, then I cannot hold this pen. So this opposable thumb is the major evolutionary trends. Now the development of the chin. Chin हनुटीची development झाली. Broadening of the pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle जी काय posterior girdle आहे त्या pelvic girdle where it increases the sitting capacity or the weight of the body is well balanced because of this pelvic girdle. Development of the lumbar curvature. आपल्या पाठीच्या याला हा जो S shaped curve आहे vertebral column ला, that S shaped curvature it is called as the lumbar curvature. The development of the lumbar curvature is the major evolutionary trend in the human evolution. And because of all these advanced characters, the social and cultural development starts. That is the formation of the speech, art and development of the tools. Because of all these evolutionary trends, the social development of the human being takes place, cultural development takes place, that enhances the speech. आपण काय करतो बोलू शकतो. आर्ट्स कला and the development of various type of tools. हत्यार तयार करायची काय वाढलेली आहे टेंडन्सी वाढली किंवा डेव्हलपमेंट वाढली. फ्रीडम ऑफ द फोनेम्स. दिस इज the major evolutionary trait. Freedom of the four limbs. Four limbs म्हणजे काय? हँडला काय मिळालं? लोकोमोशन पासून फ्रीडम मिळालं and that is better utilized for the activities. And the very important characteristic is the stereoscopic vision, that is three-dimensional vision is developed in the evolutionary trends in human. This three-dimensional vision or the stereoscopic vision is helpful in the escape of the enemy, or we can see in all directions, or we can imagine the object from the farther distance, that is called as the stereoscopic vision. So all these are the evolutionary trends in the human evolution, or the characters by which at each and every stage the humans they are developed or changed, or the developmental changes takes place. Now see how the human evolution takes place, or from the older to the recent man, that is Homo sapien takes place. This is the table of the human evolution. Now see, human evolution, today's modern man, or we say that it is a Homo sapien. How the Homo sapien is evolved from the Dryopithecus, or the older or the ancient human. See the appearance first, one by one. Dryopithecus is the ape-like man, monkey-like or ape-like. Then comes the Ramapithecus, it is man-like. Then Australopithecus, it has the characteristics both of the ape and the man. Australopithecus जो आहे ह्युमन इव्होल्यूशन मधला, त्याचे कॅरेक्टर्स ॲप सारखे पण आहे, मॅन सारखे पण आहे. Then Homo habilis, it is called as the handyman. It is called as handyman. Homo erectus is again the ape man. Homo neanderthal is prehistoric man, and Homo sapien is the modern man. आज आपण ह्युमन इव्होल्यूशनचा जो एक्स्ट्रीम आहे किंवा पीक पोर्शन आहे तो आहे Homo sapien, the modern man. Now all these characters they are recorded from the fossil records. आपल्याला जे जीवाश्म सापडले त्याचा अभ्यास करून आपण प्रत्येक स्टेजला ह्युमन इव्होल्यूशन कसं झालेलं आहे ते पाहिलं आहे. See the fossil record. Dryopithecus fossil records, they are from the Lake of Victoria. Ramapithecus was found the fossil records in Shivalik Hills. Australopithecus from the time of South Africa. Homo habilis from the Tanzania. Homo erectus fossil record was found from Java and Peking. Neanderthal man from the Neanderthal Valley of the Germany, and Homo sapien modern man's fossil was recovered from the Africa. Now see these fossil records, in which geological period or geological time these fossil records were obtained. Now the Dryopithecus fossil record was obtained from 20 to 25 million years ago. Ramapithecus fossil record was found in 14 to 12 million years ago. Australopithecus 4 to 1.8 million years ago. Homo habilis 2.5 to 1.4 million years ago. Homo erectus 1.5 to 5 million years ago. Then comes the Neanderthal man, that is 1 to 4 lakh years ago, and today it is the Homo sapiens. Now see the posture type of all these human evolutionary fossils. The Dryopithecus, it has the semi-erect posture because before that all the mammals they are quadrupedal, and from quadrupedal there is evolution of the bipedal. Ramapithecus is erect. Australopithecus is a complete upright man, and from Australopithecus there starts the erect posture, and then there is a completely erect posture up to the modern man or the Homo sapien. Now comes to the cranial capacity. Here in this Dryopithecus, the fossil records of the cranial capacity were not obtained and therefore they are not recorded. But here Australopithecus, it has a capacity of 450 to 600 cc. In case of Homo habilis, the cranial capacity is 650 to 800 cc. In case of Homo erectus, 900 cc. In case of Neanderthal man, 14,000 cc and 1450 cc. Now, what are the special features of all these evolutionary man from the older to the modern man? आता ह्या ह्यूमन इव्होल्यूशन मध्ये जो आजचा मॉडर्न मॅन आहे होमोसेपियन याचे इव्होल्यूशनरी ट्रेंड्स किंवा प्रत्येक कॅरेक्टर कसं इव्हॉल्व झालं. नाउ सी दिस Dryopithecus is close to the chimpanzee. चिंपांझी सारखाच दिसणारा जो आहे तो Dryopithecus आहे. Ramapithecus चे फॉसिल रेकॉर्ड्स आपल्याकडे अवेलेबल नाही. Then Australopithecus is man with ape brain. It is a man like Homo sapien like but brain is ape-like. Then Homo habilis is called as handyman or the tool making. Tools करायचे जे स्किल आहे ते डेव्हलप झालेले आहे ते Homo habilis, therefore it is called as the handyman. Homo erectus starts the using fire. Fire यूज करायचं जे काय टूल्स किंवा टेक्निक आलेलं आहे ते आहे Homo erectusच्या पिरियड मध्ये. Then Neanderthal man constructed the flint tools. Flint tools करायची जी टेक्निक आहे ती Homo erectus man ने डेव्हलप केले. And today cave arts or the development of the cave art, it starts in the Homo sapien or the modern man. Now this is the tabular form which shows how each and every character is evolved and in which period geological time scale such human evolution takes place before the million years ago or million years are required for the development of today's modern man. Now see the classification of the human being or how the human or the modern or the Homo sapiens, they are classified according to the known system of classification. जसे आपण बाकीचे ऑर्गॅनिझम्स क्लासिफाय करतो तसंच आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे ह्यूमन क्लासिफिकेशन करायचं आहे. Now how the humans are classified or the Homo sapien, that is the scientific name of a human classified. Now see the classification. First is the class Mammalia. All human beings or the Homo sapiens, they are kept in the class Mammalia. Why? Because these are having the mammary glands. Mammary glands or the milk secreting glands are present. Right? Then subclass Eutherians. Subclass is Eutherians. Why? Because these are the placental mammals. Placental mammals. Then order is primate. यांची ऑर्डर कुठल्या ऑर्डर मध्ये ठेवतो आपण त्यांना प्रायमेट मध्ये. Why? Because they are having the collar bone. यांच्यामध्ये काय आहे collar bone is present with grasping fingers. फिंगर्स आपण आपल्या बोटांनी वस्तू होल्ड करू शकतो, धरू शकतो, ग्रास्प करू शकतो. That is the grasping fingers. Then suborder Anthropoidae. Anthropoidae. Now, what are the characters or avoid because here in case of human being immobile ears are present. इयर्स कसे आहेत आपले कान जे आहेत ते इमोबाइल्स आहे. काही मॅमल्स मध्ये जे आहेत इयर्स ते मोबाइल्स आहे. फॉरवर्ड फेसिंग आईज, फॉरवर्ड फेसिंग आईज, फेसिंग आईज. देन फॅमिली इज होमिनॉइडी. Because all these mammals they are having the stereoscopic vision. Vision काय आहे? 3 dimensional आहे. Stereoscopic vision. Then comes the genus. Genus is Homo. That is having the erect posture. And the species is sapiens. That is man with evolved brain and thin skull. So this is the classification of the human being, where the humans they are kept in the class Mammalia because mammary glands or the milk secreting glands are present in all these animals. Subclass is Eutherians because all these are the placental mammals. Placenta of fertile tissue is present. Order is primate because collarbone is present and grasping fingers for the holding objects is present. Suborder is Anthropoidy, that is immobile ears and forward facing eyes are present. Family is Hominoidy because stereoscopic or the 3-dimensional vision is present. Genus is Homo, that is the posture is erect, and species is Sapiens, evolved brain, thin skull is present. So this is the classification of the humans, or they are called as the Homo sapiens. Now here we complete our chapter Origin and Evolution of the Life. या ठिकाणी आपला ओरिजिन आणि इव्होल्यूशन ऑफ लाईफ जो चॅप्टर आहे तो कंप्लीट होते. बट आवर जर्नी ऑफ इव्होल्यूशन इज स्टिल कंटिन्यू. आवर जर्नी of evolution is still continue. Now why it is said that? Our journey of evolution is still continue because up till now we have said that the human or the Homo sapien is the highly evolved mammal, but here doesn't end the evolution process. Evolutionary process is a continuous process. Evolution ही continuous process आहे, ती कुठेही थांबत नाही, and therefore our journey of evolution is still continue. पुढच्या काळात आज आपण ज्याला मॉडर्न मॅन म्हणतो त्यापेक्षाही मॉडर्न किंवा त्यापेक्षाही ॲडव्हान्स असा ह्युमन बीइंग ह्या इव्होल्यूशनरी प्रोसेस मध्ये तयार होऊ शकतो. अँड देअरफॉर आवर जर्नी ऑफ इव्होल्यूशन इज स्टिल कंटिन्यू. इन द सेम वे हियर ends the chapter our origin and evolution of life, but our journey of the study is not ended here. Likewise, our journey of evolution, the journey of study is also continued with this digital platform. लॉकडाऊनचा पिरियड जरी असला तरीही आपली स्टडीजची जी जर्नी आहे ती संपत नाही आहे, ती ह्याच इव्होल्युशनच्या जर्नी सारखी कंटिन्यू होते ह्या डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म मध्ये. नो हिअर वी कंप्लीट्स द चॅप्टर ओरिजिन अँड इव्होल्युशन ऑफ लाईफ with continuation of the journey of the evolution, but the journey of evolution will be still continue.